Hello, my wonderful friends, and welcome to a new video this week. Earlier this week, I posted a short that said it was a reminder for you to follow your heart. And I wanted to expand upon this topic a little more because I think that advice, just follow your heart, can be a little confusing. So, I think now in this world that we live in, it's very easy to feel lost, and it's easy to have decision fatigue, which is when you're just faced with too many decisions. And when you make a decision, you have to have a certain amount of, like, you could say willpower. But making a decision does require some work. You have to think about the choice that you're going to make, the consequences of that choice. And it's not easy to make a decision that can affect your life a lot. For example, making a decision to do a career change, or if you're going to school, like what major you're going to be in, what school do you want to go to. There's so many choices, and so it's easy to feel lost in the world, and it's easy to feel some kind of paralyzing fear about what kind of decision you want to do. And then even the decision to not make a decision can feel sort of paralyzing. And so I wanted to make this video about following your heart. And if you don't know the choice to make or what to do in your life, it's the most important thing you can do for yourself is to listen to your heart and follow your heart. And because I find that because there's so many options, and it is impossible to explore and consider each one, there's a comfort in knowing that your heart will lead you to the right direction, and the right thing will find you, and you will choose the right thing. And there is a comfort in knowing that the choice you make was a choice that you wanted to make, something that I'm guilty of and people around me are guilty of is we want other people to tell us the choice to make, the best choice to make. And that is normal, When you don't know, you want maybe you could say the professional to tell you. That's normal. But when it comes to your own life, you are the professional of your own life. And there's no one who knows more than you the direction that you need to take in your life. Now, let me come back to my point. So when you don't know what to do and you feel lost, it is important to follow your heart and follow what you want to do, and let that guide you through the difficult decisions you need to make in your life. Whether that's starting a new career, or going back to school, or following your dreams, following your passion. Let your heart tell you where to go. And so we've come to the most important part of the video. How do you follow your heart? I'm telling you that you should follow your heart, but you might tell me, but Jeanette, how do I know what my heart is saying to me? And I'm going to give you 3 tasks to do, and let me know if they work for you or not. So, how do you follow your heart? Hmm, Whenever I think of this, I think of that song from Pocahontas. Listen to your heart, you will understand. So, how do you follow your heart and how do you listen to your heart? Well, the most important thing is to listen. And what does it mean when you listen? Well, you can't talk and listen at the same time. And similar to that, in order to listen to your heart, you can't be constantly busy, constantly paying attention to distractions and other things in your life. You need to find some time to be, excuse me, oh my goodness. You need to find some time to be still and just take a moment to be and sit, whether it's to just sit in the park or sit at home. And when I mean sit, I don't mean sit and be on your phone or be on watching movies or reading. Just like sit and let yourself be undisturbed and don't pay attention to all these distractions that are around you. And I find that when I take moments to just sit in stillness and be and just let my mind just wander, it helps me make very important realizations and it helps me separate what is distracting me and what is coming from me. The second thing is do what you want to do. That sounds a little confusing, but say that you had something on your list that you've been wanting to do forever. Do that thing. Or say that you took this class and you really wanted to learn more about it. Do that thing. Do that thing that you want to do and that maybe you don't have time for, or maybe you've just been caught up in everything else that you haven't been able to do it. Even if that thing is like doing laundry or something that needs to get done, do that thing that you want to do. And like showing it consistently this way for yourself will show yourself, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what the path that I want to take. And then the third thing that I want you to do is to follow through on your decision and see what happens. Make one decision and follow it all the way through. And it can be anything. It doesn't have to be a big decision. It can be something small like I wanted to eat pancakes for breakfast. Okay, so I can either go to the restaurant and get pancakes or I can make pancakes at home. But choose one thing, one decision to make and follow it through. And this will show yourself accountability, but also shows like, what is my decision trying to tell me to do? Now I have a very good example of this. When I was in Greece 2 years ago, I wanted to go to the sauna. And I was wondering if I should do it because I did have a bit of a tiring day. And this was something new. I've never been to the sauna before. I was like, should I do this? And I asked my body, I said, should I go to the sauna? And I closed my eyes like this and I put my hand over my heart. Should I go to the sauna? And my body said no. It said no, don't go to the sauna. But I was like, I really want to go though. So I did go. I went to the sauna with my friends. And afterwards, afterwards, when I came out, you know, I'm not used to the sauna, so I didn't go for so long. And my skin was a little dry because I have eczema. So I think my skin doesn't hold moisture in as well. So it was a little dry from the heat of the sauna. But it taught me an important lesson, which was being able to follow through on my decision of what to do. And also helped me understand like why my body had said no to going to the sauna. And even though I did it anyways, and I'm really glad I did because I learned that that's why my body said no, and that's why I should listen to my body. I'm really glad I did it anyways. And I mean, I don't know, who knows, maybe I'll go to the sauna again on a different time and maybe I'll have a different reaction. But it made me happy that I saw that decision through, and I hope that you can do the same. And yeah, so when you feel lost and you don't know what to do, follow your heart. And I hope to see you next time and tell me how it goes. I'll see you next week. Bye.